Won't hurt. It'll hurt financially. It'll hurt financially. But I mean, I might have to. I literally might have to. Oblivion, whenever you play a card this turn, apply 3 Doom to the enemy. Try it. What is this? Tangled. Attacks cost an additional mana this turn. Six times 2. I guess Restlessness just to trigger Oblivion again. Damage. Okay, he is dead. Pantaprazole is not going to work as other meds, to be honest though. It takes months for acid reflux to fix. I've been doing it 6 months now. Yeah, I'm finally almost out of it, at least for the acid reflux part. Okay, so like the acid reflux thing, it's like I've got 2 different issues, right? So it's like certain things trigger the acid reflux, right? And then I hiccup or I burp and acid comes up my throat and then it goes back down. And the problem, like, yeah, that's the cause. The effect is my throat is all mucked up, talking hurts all the time, and I cannot make certain sounds that I was able to 2 months ago when I got accepted for like voice acting and stuff like that. And I'm just like, oh my God. Or, yeah, auditioned. So, both because of my day-to-day job and just life, and also the VA opportunities, I would like this to be fixed. The acid reflux, dude, I did everything they said. I cut out carbonated drinks, I cut out caffeine, that really sucked. Fatty and fried foods, it elevated my head while sleeping. Like, I did everything they asked. Like, I am miserable some days because of all that stuff I cut out. But, I mean, my neck's not healed. I mean, yeah, I'm not hiccuping and burping and stuff like that very much, but it's like this isn't healing. That's the issue. Summon 3, Austie heals 5 hit points. Invoke, next turn summon 2, gain 2 mana. Try that. There were 2, that was cool. There were 2 cards there I hadn't seen before. Can't comment on the voice part. Carly talking about acid reflux from my own experience. Voice one definitely requires you to go to a second opinion. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I'm just kind of taking advantage of having people to talk to about this. I don't expect like a magical answer here. Be nice if you have one. Let me know if you had a magical answer, but I don't expect one. Alright, 6 to that. Defend for that. Invoke for next turn. Alright, Oblivion's free. Restlessness will do nothing, but it'll trigger Oblivion. Bodyguard. Pull aggro. Defend. Oh, I forgot. I had +2 mana this turn because of Invoke. Pull aggro. No escape. I'm gonna reap him, and then they will hit Austie, and then he'll die from Doom. This is side flash. His doctor said he doesn't know how to talk in the literal sense, not about vocab, just about how he uses his voice to talk, so I doubt that. The thing is like, dude, I'm a grown man, right? Like, I've been using this voice my whole adult life, and so it's like, okay, maybe I'm doing something wrong while talking that wasn't a problem when everything was healthy, but now that it's mucked up, it's like making it worse or preventing healing or something? I don't know. Not a cure, but with that reflux issues, sleep on your left side reduces nighttime issues. I've been doing that too. I've got sack of pillows, elevated head, sleeping on my left side, drinking water, not drinking fluid during meals, gargling with salt water, tried teas, hot beverages, no chocolate, no caffeine, no fatty foods, no fried foods, no carbonated beverages, no alcohol, no cigarettes, no being fat, pantoprazole 30 minutes before eating once a day, Pepto on hand, ibuprofen on hand. Like, we got a list of what we tried. Michael, to be brutally honest, I know it's what pays your bills right now, but you have not done the healing process as you should because you keep streaming and talking every day for hours on end. Throat and vocal cords require resting of said zones, not exerting them unless absolutely necessary, and you have done everything but that. It's a really tough situation, I know, but sometimes extreme situations require extreme measures. The thing is, we did do a thing where for like 3 days we streamed to text-to-speech, and I literally did not say a word, not even to my family. I was talking to them with like, with typing. And it didn't feel any better after that. Before Panto, I bet now. No. Maybe. Okay, so we're gonna take 4 damage. That's gonna hurt. Reap, kill that one. Nice. Skip. Rest. I take baking soda. I have acid reflux. Kills it dead for me. This sounds like an extraordinarily bad idea. What do you mean you take baking soda? Oh, this guy. Don't feel good about this, chat. I do not feel good about this. This guy's a burn fight. He gains damage every turn. I think this lasts for the whole fight, so I'll drink that now. Okay, he's stunned. We're actually doing more damage than I thought. Because of this Slide of Flesh, whenever I do a debuff, it takes 9 damage. And then I keep hitting him with small amounts of Doom, which isn't a lot, but it's triggering that damage. We might just have a combo for this. You can only play one card this turn. Well, you know what? I think it's enough to kill you. Nice. That is the guy... I think he killed us time before last with her. Times that reanimate. Summon 20. Honestly, I'm not sure if I would ever use any of these. Like, that's 3 mana? 3 mana? I mean, end of days maybe on a fight with a lot of weak guys. Let's see. It can be because both systems share the pharynx, so reflux that doesn't go higher might still go through the other tube and literally fall in the vocal cords. And it's like 1,000 small cuts, not a giant injury. Mock open floodgates or acid reflux. No, it's fine. Dude, like, guys, I've known some of you guys through this chat for years. I find it nice to have some people to talk to about this, even if we don't come up with a solution. But like, I have not really had the acid reflux because the pantoprazole is doing its job, or the fact that I cut out all that stuff out of my diet. Like, it's doing its job. I've not been having it. But, like, there's been a couple times, and then at this point I just pop a Tums. And that's what they said. They said if you still have it while you're on this, just use Tums. Opera singers often work with speech pathologists or voice therapists to learn how to protect their voices. Maybe that's something to look into. God knows how much that's going to cost. Big hug. Remove 4 cards from your deck. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, add a soot to your draw pile. Oh, God. Let's do very hot cocoa. Plag goes in a medical... Plag, what kind of doctor are you? Because, like, I know there's general practitioners. There's podiatrists. Like what are you? A psychiatrist. Oh, okay. So you don't actually know anything. I'm just playing with you. He's like, oh, you hate your mother. Okay, all right, got it. I'm just teasing. I'm like, doctor, my throat hurts, and he's like, yeah, you hate your mom. I don't want to do this. Alright, let's go this way. Oh, this guy. You schmuck. He took my sleight of flesh. I could do End of Days now, and then maybe Doom him next turn. Or, sorry, Reap him next turn is what I meant to say. Actually, if I do that, I'm going to take a lot of damage. I would take 21. Okay, hold on. End of Days again. There we go. Problem solved. Another invoke? Try that. Sequel for Lies of P confirmed. It's called Voice of M, where you know what happens. What didn't they like show ruby slippers, like a girl's foot with a ruby slippers at the end of Lies of P, and it hinted at like Alice in Wonderland? Remove 2 cards from your deck, add normality to your deck. Wait, hold on, I haven't read this. I just saw enter your hole, and I'm like, what? Field of man-sized holes. The sudden sight of a massive field gouged with large outlines of bodies stops you in your tracks. One of these outlines matches your own. It's perfect. Enchant a card with perfect fit. Whenever this card would be shuffled into your draw pile, place it on the top instead. Okay, so what's my favorite card? Oblivion is really good. Maybe Bodyguard. Or Invoke. Let's do Oblivion. It's a snug fit, but you squeeze yourself into the hole. The further you go, the darker it becomes. Eventually, you see a faint light grow brighter and reveal the other side. You step out unchanged, but now understand the intimate secrets of life. $13. Speaking of other games, someone told you Timberborn launched at 1.0. Yes, someone mentioned that earlier. I am very interested in getting in on that. We've got the combo. That's really good. Pass. Okay, I could End of Days right now. It would kill one of them, but then I would take 18. Which is not great. Wait a minute. Never mind. I forgot I have 7 mana on turn 1. Dude, Oblivion, man. Oblivion. Whenever you play any card, target takes 3 Doom. And then that power, whenever you apply Doom, you do 9 damage. That's so crazy. Big boy. Do I not have any blocks this turn? Oof. That is rough. Ouch again. 19. Alright, think he is dead. Gambler's Brew. Draw any... Oh, wait, discard any number of cards, then draw that many. That could save my life if I'm like looking at death and I've got a hand that doesn't help me. Three, four, five, six, seven, 8. if I don't... Okay, so I don't play defend. I have no block this turn. This is going to hurt. I just keep using Restlessness as a free card to trigger Oblivion. Because I've never actually had my hand empty to be able to use this. I totally missed the if your hand is empty bit when I purchased this card from the vendor. Using it all wrong. I am seeing the appeal of Reap. Having a heavy-hitting card that sits in your hand till you need it is pretty nice. Also does 7 damage. It's additional time for each other time. Yes, attack this turn. Pass. Resting, now rest for more. Surprise merchant. Get the anchor and the flower. Don't want to go that way because of that. Just... $26 damage. If I reap that, I take 10. Or if I do... Okay, it's better to block and block. I take less damage by doing this. Fire potion time. Seance, ethereal. Transform a card in your discard pile into, or your draw pile into a soul. I guess I could use that on the strikes. I've never seen that one. Rest. Full health now. I think a claw deck is one of the main themes for the robot. I was doing that once, and I ran into a guy that every time you hit him, he put a daze card in your deck, and I ended up losing because he filled my deck. I was using claws, and he filled my card deck with dazes. My favorite thing with the robot is just having like orbs, and then just cycling block cards while your orbs do everything. I'll just remove that. Is resting good or upgrading? Depends if you need health or not. In my opinion, like, if I need health, unless I'm playing the Ironclad, who can heal himself, if I need the health, I get the health. If I'm near full health, then I'll upgrade. That's usually what I do. 15. Hold on. I don't really want to ethereal any of those, so I guess we just let it poof. I drew the cards I wanted to transform before I drew that. Okay, comboed him. He'll die now. I do not have any block. Okay, he is going to die. So now the question is, do I go all offense or try to block it? I think I go all offense. Yes, that was correct. Grave Warden. Alright, so rest, and then we got a big boss after this. A group of friends of mine today decided to play Force Silence on a run. Our hardest fight was a pair of normal enemies that had 11 ignore debuffs each. Oh, because you were trying to, like, poison them or something? Oh, wow. He's not attacking, and I got a hand full of defend cards. Does this max at 5, or can you go above 5? Okay, no, it's 6 now. All right. We're gonna use this now. He's about to hit me really hard, so I'm just gonna go ahead and drink the regen potion now. Oh wait, it starts regenning you the same turn you use it. I didn't know that. Okay, we've got the combo now. Oblivion, Soul. It's gonna do 20. Grave Warden. 2 more. Defend. No escape. It's gonna do 20 again. Invoke.